we just call him Walmart now because I just walk in and out of his trailer and grab whatever I need and put it on the paint next week. So thank you, Dave, for that. Marty Sitton, we've had a great time this season. We're in battles with each other, trying to beat each other. So I had a ball. I loved racing at Charlton. I wish I could do it a bit more and a bit more professional, but the job I got, I just got to go out and run with what I got. So thank you, guys. This guy is his first year in Lightning Sprints will B grade, so well done, Mark. Thank you. So in first place tonight, and a bloke that really deserves this trophy because he's been out of this track as long as I have. I raced sedans with him. He's raced Lightning Sprints for I don't know how many years. I lost count. He's also been the president of this club, and he does help me a lot in that way. So today, well, this guy puts 2 cars on the track every meeting, plus a quarter midget when we have quarter midget days. So well done, Dave.
Yeah, as I said, this is a bit of a different thing. We haven't probably been to one of these things for quite a while, but it's good to see that the club's put on, you know, all these different sections, which I think is fantastic effort, you know, which we haven't seen for a long time. I was probably a little bit worried about 4 years ago. We tried to get Lightning Sprints back at Toowoomba, and you know, they didn't really want to know us, and we put a show on there, and they sort of come good. So I'd really like to thank Scott and Sharon for giving us a go to get us back there, and you know, I think honestly all in all we've put on some really good meetings, with some really good racing. I'd like to thank sponsors from McCarrickers, Downs Minigigs, Linear Graphics, from McCarrickers, and Linear Graphics. Yeah, but no, it's good. Look, a few people I've really got to thank too, because you know, Brian Misson, as I said, Scotty said, we put 2 cars on the track every week, and without that guy, he's just one bloke that's there every week, and he always helps us out. You know, Jason O'Connor, if you need anything, get the car moved around during the week to go anywhere, he's always there to help us out. You know, Zach Smith, brother Jono, Jen, like we're always in the shed, puts up with quite a bit. But as I said, probably a big thanks to Charlton Raceway, as I said, for all the officials there that do everything. But I'd really like to special thanks to Scott and Sharon Jenrich. As I said, without those 2 guys, like, you know, everyone would probably agree with me on this deal, but they're like the backbone of this club. You know, as I said, Scotty and I talk a fair bit, and when the season's on, every time you ring and see what he's doing, he's at the track doing something or other, and you know, which, as I said, we wouldn't be there doing it if it wasn't for Scotty, and like, a fantastic job that Sharon does in the members club. As I said, we've been there, as Scotty said, we've done that, and like, you never go hungry, you never go thirsty, everything's always on spot and on key, but yeah, but no, it's really good. And we're at Adelaide, a little bit of a story with Adelaide, probably I got 3 or 4, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago or something, and we're all there, and we went to the Calcutta, we all got a little bit under the belt, so I'd like to thank Sharon for driving the truck back to Mode.
The bending, we could call it the bending.
Yeah, so she had probably about, I don't know, what, 16 metres or something on it, and she was a bit worried about it. But, yeah, so Sharon was driving off, changing gears, and
the bridge is like this thin. We're not going to fit, we're not going to fit.
And
20 k's.
Jay was director, so we had absolute ball down there. It's just camaraderie of what we've got with the Lightning Sprints at the moment. Like, you know, someone busts up and we sort of back on there to help them out. So, but as I said, big thanks to you guys. Do really appreciate it. And come back next year. We've got a lot of shows here, so it should be good. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Dave. Looks like he won every race. He got first. Shane Lau.
Got first somewhere, didn't you?
Oh, I must have somewhere. Thanks, Scott. I'd like to thank the club for at least running supers. It's been really good. With guys with supers like come to Charlton. We've got the best pits in Australia here. I've been to a fair few tracks, and a big thanks to Scott's dad, the caretaker at this man. The pits, I know everyone goes in the pits and everyone's seen what it's like compared to a few years ago. The place looks $1 million. So a big thanks to him. But for myself, I'd like to thank my crew, especially my wife. She lets me spend the money on the car. And good luck to the club for next year.
Really quickly before I go on, I did miss it. My major sponsor, my only sponsor, the only one that's ever stuck by me, is Linear Graphics and Shane. The car's always spot on looking. I went down there the other day and we were looking for something to put on my race car, and my file is huge. So, you know, I think I've got the biggest file down there. Maybe we can just go through it, but then I think it's going to be a big deal. Let's have a crack at it. Joe and Michael Seed will put a track in for us. And it's just gone in leaps and bounds. If it wasn't for Peter Lack at Charlton Raceway, I don't think this thing would be as big as it is. Everyone knows, you know, with juniors and kids, dealing with parents isn't the easiest thing. You know, the kids are always right. So poor old Pete cops a bit. And he does the whole thing on his own. I really enjoy the days because I really don't do much. I give him a bit of a hand on the track and he does the rest. So I'd really like to thank Peter Lack, GW Racing and Graham that stuck by me when we said we were going to have a crack at this. And they were out there the other weekend. We had 26 cars or something like that for the Chili Cup at Toowoomba, and the kids had a ball. They had the funniest thing on the podium. They all got a little bottle of champagne and sprayed it everywhere. It was awesome. So, it's a good day. It's a nice relaxing day and the kids really love it. So thanks to you, Pete, because if it wasn't for you, I don't think I could do it. And you give me a great hand in keeping that up and running. So thank you, Pete.
It just wasn't all me. It was Michelle and Greg and Liana. You know, they all put in a big effort. So and all the kids put in a great effort. And you know, with David Smith, it's great to see all the juniors up there having a crack. And you know, these are the backbone of our sport coming up. So you know, we need to, you know, the juniors can only start at 10. These kids can start at 5. So you know, we can get them in early and get them in the right track before they go down the Fixman path with go-kart. So that was my main aim behind it. So but it's been a lot of fun. You know, yes, it does get a bit hectic and a bit pressured, but you know, Scotty and Sharon, you know, thanks guys, put in a big effort with the social club and so forth, and you know, again, Scott's always out the track putting water on it or doing something. So, you know, thanks guys, appreciate it.
Alright, we're going to do for that. Okay, in third place is Andrew Harper. These trophies here are sponsored by TFT Transport, so thank you to them guys. Deborah Holmes, that was, thank you.
I'd just mainly like to thank Mum and Dad, all my sponsors, Straight Up Wheels, Toowoomba Car Wreckers, RCP Machining, GW Racing. Yeah, thanks for a good season.
Righto guys, in second place, and I know there's a lot of anticipation over this, first and second place. But second place and a well-deserved trophy goes to Brendan Kennedy. Alright. This is worse than line up on the done grid. Firstly, I've got to thank my sponsors, especially K&R Plumbing Supplies. They've been behind me since day one and made it so much easier for us to get where we've gotten to. Also, Forbes Batteries and, of course, Garden City Tyre Plus. You know, without support of guys like that, you know, you can't go racing, basically. Also, I have to thank my crew sitting there, carrying on. And especially Mum and Dad, because they're always there. Dad's put in as much work, if not more than me, on the car, and yeah, you know, without those guys it just wouldn't happen. So, and thanks to all the other competitors, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't have a blast. So, thanks. Righto, in first place is the Rocket, Rodney Pimento. This is another guy that puts two cars on the track every meeting too, you know, and got a lot of advice for me and helps me out in a lot of areas, so thanks for that too, Rocket. No
Anyways, thanks Scotty, and Scotty does do a lot of work out there, and we're all grateful for it. We've all heard it tonight, how he does a good job, and Sharon's the backbone of it. And yeah, we don't forget Keith as well. Like Keith is there and he's looking after the place and doing a great job. So he's the quiet achiever of the club, I think. Thanks very much to Kathy, everyone involved down pit row that helped us on race night. We had our problems and everyone chips in, and they all know who they are. No, but yeah, it's just been what I said. This is a bit of a surprise. Even I didn't even know about tonight, so it's probably the Tools' best kept secret. So I didn't know nothing. I just thought we were coming along to get on the grog. So. But no, thank you very much. And, yeah, just thank my sponsors and Dennis and Steve Steering Service into refrigeration and Kathy. Thanks, brother.
We've got one more here for the classes. Now this is the Rookie of the Year, so the same deal with Rookie of the Year. We've got a trophy that stays at the track, has their name and year on it. The Rookie of the Year this year goes to Stephen Hayes.
Well, look at that, Well, I'm all over getting more production, but she'll be all right. Thanks to my sponsors, thanks to Jay for giving me all the hand on the car and getting it going. Thanks to all the front runners for not killing me when I'm racing. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
We know what to do in future, don't we?
Every year to the highest point scorer overall for the season. This year, the Merv Buncle, as you know, was a very big part of Charlton Raceway. He was gone before I got there, so I didn't appreciate what he's done there. But, I know a lot of people do, and thanks to Merv, this trophy keeps going on and we'll keep it going on forever. This year, the Merv Buncle Trophy goes to Rocket Rodney Pimento.
Take the green one too.
Hold him up. This is the original trophy, but we've run out of room. If anyone wants to come over, it goes back a long way. There's a lot of names on this. 86, Sharon tells me, was the first car that went on here. This is the Neil Thomas Wagner Memorial Trophy from the Down Speedway Club. This year we had to get a new one just to get some plaques on it. So this old one will stay upstairs with the new one beside it. So the highest point scorer out of every division went on this trophy. So we've got Tim Smith and AFCF Juniors, Rocket Rodney on modified production, Dave Well in Lightning Sprints, and Shane Lau in Superstand. So congratulations.
I've got to say something. I don't want to talk. We went to the trophy shop and ordered all the trophies. Anyway, I took the Perpetual trophy to the trophy shop and I said, oh look, I need another one made, this has got to go. Anyway, 10 days out of tonight's event, I went back to him, which I keep going back to the boards, and I said to him, what's happening with that trophy on the floor? Like I just had sat it there, it hadn't moved. Anyway, and I said, what's going on with that trophy? He goes, oh, the man hasn't come in yet, from Alara. And I went, mate, you've got 10 days to make this trophy. I said, I need something. I said, I can't turn up to this trophy night without a Perpetual trophy. Anyway, so I took it home to Scott and I said, Scott, looks like we're building one. So Scott's actually built that trophy. So, it's a real honour for him to have done that.
I've done that in my spare time. Nathan does the ringing around, he sends emails, we talk via email and he rings me when there's a problem and we sort it out. So thanks to you, Nate. Come up and just grab this much and go to the shop.
Scott, you're dead right. You have had a lot of help from the team and so forth, but Doug's words that you really need someone behind you to support you, and you've had that in Sharon, and no doubt when you're leading the ship like this, there's a lot of things that get half done, and there's got to be someone to pick up the pieces when they end up broke. And both you and Sharon have done that in the last 18 months. You've been there to pick up where things don't work, and you've had some real adversities thrown at you this year and last year, and you know, there's tough times, and you know, sometimes it just gets you down that bad, but you both strive to get on top of it every time, and which is fantastic. So without going on too much more, I just really like to say, Angela's a bit between both Charlton Raceway and Down Speedway Club. She helps with, well, she does the books for Charlton Raceway, but she also is a power of strength from the Down Speedway side as well. And I don't think probably the guys in the General Council probably understand how much Angela really does, but with the auditability of clubs these days, it's become a massive job when the club's got to be audited every 12 months. And I really thank Angela for the work behind that, because it's a lot of time and a lot of work behind it. So she does that for both entities. Anyway, Scott and Sharon, from the rest of the club and the Down Speedway Club, we'd really like you to take this and in appreciation from all of us for the great effort that you've put in over the last 2 seasons, and look forward to the future.
Look, on behalf of me and Sharon will probably say something too, but I think we just do it out of passion, you know. We want to see the club look the way it is, and look, you guys tonight, like the turnout tonight, just that's all the thanks we need, you know. Someone comes down, I know the Icano boys come down, you know, the best bloody hamburgers I've ever had, you know, down in the social pub. That's the things we want. We don't want pats on the back or anything, you know. We do it because we enjoy doing it most of the time, and as Graham said, it does get bloody hard. I'll tell you, there's a couple incidents this year that nearly tore me apart, you know. I thought, well, why are we doing this? I don't need this in my life, you know. But guys like Joe McIntosh and Dan and Leanne. Leanne was a big supporter, she helped us out. Now guys that have been there and done that and said to us, you know, just chin up guys, just move on to the next step. And we done it, and we kept going, you know, and the support from that was excellent. So that's all the thanks me and Sharon asked for, is just the support that you guys give us. Come in and drink and feed and come to shows like this. So that's about it from me, guys. I want you to drink up and enjoy the rest of the night. We'll put on a few tunes and come up and have a bit of a swing. And Sharon's going to open it up. Sharon wants to say a few words to you, but she doesn't.
Coffee machine.
Okay, Graham and I went from
Can I rip it? They go in the club.
no.
Tell me what times I'm not late for Speedway.
Wow. Thank you guys, we appreciate that.
Night is dark and day is light. I keep you all in my mind all day and night. And happiness I won't bring that's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. It is.
I might have to get up.
What's on this heart of mine? I keep my eyes wide open all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
The ends out for the tie that binds.
What are we videoing now?